Hey Google, what's on my calendar?
There's one entry for today. At 9 a.m., you have FSR geocaching.
It's a BC Backroads Extreme Geocaching adventure as we tackle a fun geoart, a 9-year lonely cache, and more. So buckle up and join us. And if you enjoy this adventure, like, subscribe, and share it with your friends too. Make sure you watch to the end so you don't miss any of the excitement as we enjoy a BC Backroad Bonanza! To start our adventure, we drove to the end of the first section of FSR as we tackled the Coffee Lover Geoart north of the Fraser River. All right, guys, we are at the furthest point along on this FSR. We're going to cache our way back down to, I don't know, you could call it civilization. We're going to explore some cool parts of the Fraser Valley to come along on this geocaching adventure. As always, when tackling the BC Backroads, one should be prepared for some mild challenge and perhaps moderate technical difficulties when it comes to the road conditions. Another aspect to be aware of is the ever-changing weather in the mountains. And, well, the road got a little forked up, but we were still ready for adventure. Hey guys, so we found the first few caches in this series that actually, well, they're not part of the series, the first few caches up this road that aren't part of the series, and now we're starting the actual geoart. So let's carry on and then you'll see by the end of this episode what the geoart is. Another one of these guys. Get that log signed. So guys, we took a little detour from the geoart to find a couple older caches that are down a spur road and then kind of an overgrown trail here, if you can see what I mean. Every once in a while you get a bit of a clearing, here we go. But for the most part, well, this is actually not bad here at all. But we've been bushwhacking our way to here, and actually the bushwhacking is following the old trail. Alright, see if we can find that cache right down here. Finally found this sucker. That is really, yeah, it's a little bit further over and it's really buried down here. But there we go. Yay! Alright guys, this is the last cache to complete the geoart with the exception of our DNF. Oh, look at that, right by a beautiful little creek down there. Nice, and there's the cache. So I'll get that signed, and then we will show you the geoart as completed as we can get it with the 1 DNF. We completed our Coffee Lover geoart and headed on to a nearby back road as we now were going to tackle trying to find an earth cache that had been unfound for 9 years. Well, after 3 attempts to try and get up one particular little bit of hill over a disablement, it was just too soft. We weren't getting enough traction. We decided it's safer just to put the truck to the side and walk it from this point. We'll see how far we can get. Hey guys. Whew. So Mrs. Monkey just scared some grouse up ahead of us. That was kind of funny actually. So we are on the Garnet Creek Forest Service Road. We've walked several kilometers up from where we last left you, and we are making our way to the infamous crossing of Garnet Creek. So we're going to find out if we can actually make it across. If we can, this will be pretty amazing because that'll take us to an earth cache no one has been able to get to in almost exactly 9 years. So we'll see how this turns out. All right. Well, here's where we're going to cross the river. Sorry, technically it's called a creek, but I think you would agree this is a river. Oh, that's gold! Oh my.
Don't drop that.
All right. Crossing that creek hasn't been crossed in a long time. That's a lot of work. Whew. Well, as my friend Dave would say, holy doodle, we found our way across. So we're the first geocachers in 9 years to cross that creek. Mrs. Monkey found the old overgrown road. So once again, we're on an old overgrown road. This trail is relatively passable, so that should help. All right, guys, well, we are within 100 meters of ground zero for the earth cache. So it's finally looking a little promising. This is getting a lot more passable than the last kilometer was. That was a lot, last kilometer and a half was serious bushwhacking. So let's see what we can find here. So question one, what type of landslide do you think this is? What's most likely the cause? Well, if I look up there, that's going to give me the answer. We had arrived, first geocachers in 9 years. We made our observations and then a quick time check showed we had to start heading back right away. Okay guys, so there you go. You've come with us on this epic journey to find an earth cache that has not been logged or found in 9 years. So we're going to bushwhack our way back across that creek when we get there and hike back down to the truck. And believe it or not, this is the trail. Some parts are more passable than others. So guys, that is it for this geocaching adventure, and thanks for watching, and remember to get out there and cache safely and cache often. Thank you to our patron family who made this and every episode possible. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. What's our next extreme geocaching adventure? Well, you'll have to subscribe to find out.